Hey, just coming on here to share some things that God has been giving me some knowledge about. Every so often, God will uh, just bestow wisdom and knowledge out of nowhere on me on what's going on or what the future holds. Um, but I just say thank you guys for the confirmations as far as this whole September and October thing. I have not been shown what's going to happen. I haven't been shown anything. I just know it's important. And that's what I'm saying. I have no clue what it is. But as far as what you guys have been sharing with me, as far as this, I really appreciate it. God has been showing you guys some very, very detailed stuff that took me back. I was like, wow, you know. Um, but what I wanted to come on here and share is just a few thoughts and some revelations God has given me about the time we're in and what's going on in the world and just some insight He was giving me. And it was about a couple months back where He showed me while I was driving. I think I was uh, driving and I was talking to God about something, and then God just gave me a great understanding, like an unraveling is coming, a great unraveling, to where uh, He showed me like a ball of, like a thread off a ball of yarn. And you know how a thread is intertwined with smaller threads, right? And so what I was shown as He was showing me this and telling me this is like I saw like this thread that was black, and as each end, maybe I think it was three or four ends, as they were all holding the thread together, they all unwound at the same time, in the same direction. They all just unwound at the same time. It wasn't one after the other. And what God was showing me is like in all areas of this nation, this society is about to unravel. We're already seeing it. We're already seeing it. Some of the things going on, the let's just, for one, the economy. We know that's been unraveling for a while now, and it's only increasing. Um, just civil people. People are becoming more cold-hearted, more different. There's a shift in the societies amongst people. There's still a great amount of love here. I'm not saying that, but there is definitely an unraveling of the structure and the morality of people's structures. There's not much of a foundation anymore. Um, there's a spiritual unravel where people are just kind of, a lot of people are seeking after uh, whatever their spiritual deception or feelings they want to choose. It's no more foundation of God anymore. It's just whatever you want to do. Like the whole ascended masters of the New Age movement happening. There's so much unraveling happening in every area of society at the same time. Disease is increasing, pestilence. That's what He was showing me. Is like if you were to look at all aspects of this world of Satan, or this worldliness that we live in, is all being unraveled, and it has to happen. It has to happen for God's kingdom to come. For His reign to happen, He must demolish the other one. And this is good. All of it's good. It's just going to be tough for some people, because if you're not prepared, if you're not found rooted in the foundation on the rock of Christ, it's going to be a turbulent, very turbulent time, and you're going to be tossed by the waves greatly, because the only foundation that will keep you on the rock and keep you sane and peaceful is Him, for whatever duration it is. Because we're not appointed to His wrath. We will see the beginnings of these things, but we were not appointed to it. Um, it's just birth pains is what I'm saying. But another good thing is this unraveling of this upside down world is needed to wake up the masses for this great revival God is going to do still. I don't understand fully this revival. I've been shown and revealed many things that it's going to be powerful, the biggest revival this world's ever seen. But this unraveling has to happen so the illusion of the greatness of this world can be revealed. So that people with the blindfolds on, the worldly people, can see, hey, this world is unraveling everywhere. This isn't where I belong, or this isn't something I should attach to. But even so, as this kingdom, and what I was showing yesterday was that I saw this black big kingdom, and it represented the world, and it represented the quote unquote pleasures of this world. And I saw people like leeches attaching to the walls of it. I saw it, like tons of people attaching to the walls of it. And God literally demolished the walls in the kingdom, and people were still hanging on, and they died with it. It's like that. Even though God is going to unravel and reveal this evil place this is, and what this place is really about, and the evil and the deception in it to the people, to everyone, people will still cling on to it. They're going to still cling on to it, even as it's falling down, even as it's being destroyed. They will still hold on to it. And that's the sad part. But there is coming, but this will help into the revival, because as people start seeing, like, oh man, I can't put my faith in my paycheck anymore. I can't put my faith in this home I have. I can't put my faith in all that I earned for this in my entire life. I can't put my faith in my career anymore. I can't put my faith in my bachelor's degree or whatnot. As they start seeing this, they start seeking out, okay, well, where can I put my trust in? And this is where God's people will be used in great and mighty ways to show the greatness and goodness of God one last time before the tribulation starts. And that's good. And so it's all working out for God's will. God's in control of all of it. It may look disgusting. It may look really bad. It may start looking very bad now. But just know that God is always in control, and that He is allowing it to happen on His schedule. He's not doing it according to man, the Illuminati, the elites, or anyone else. He is allowing this to happen on His schedule at His appointed time, no matter what or how evil it is. It's on His schedule. But as far as this unraveling, there's also a duality. As the unravel of this whole entire kingdom happens, there's an unraveling of the true hearts of people too. You're going to start seeing, as, let's say, things start failing, economy, food, family, you're going to start seeing the true colors of people's intent in their own heart. And that's them being unraveled. But God's people will be unraveled too. As many of you guys know, there's a hidden people God has been preparing. Just to be, that He is secluded and hidden in the rock of God, to where they're hard to spot out. They are unique, peculiar people, as it says in the Word. And what God has been doing, as He has been molding and shaping them in the quiet places, in the hidden times, in the hidden places, to be prepared to be revealed, to be prepared to be unraveled, to prepare for them to be poured in with the great power of God to work in the last and the end times, just for a little bit. It'll be very quick, but it's going to be very powerful across the whole entire world. And that's the good part. And the duality of the unravel is that as the evil's being unraveled and torn down, God's people are being unraveled and exposed and exploited and built up. This will lead to persecution, yeah, because, just like in Jesus' time, when He was speaking to multitudes of people, there was always persecution, but he kept his faith. We just gotta walk like he did. But that's what's God's been showing me lately. That this kingdom it's time for this kingdom to end. Thank God. But in this, it's gonna be some great supernatural times. It's a season of a catapult for God's people, and a season for tearing down what isn't of God. It's going to be a quick shift. It's going to be a mighty shift that's going to take place. It's going to be miraculous. It's going to be for the bride, for the people who are so faithful and have kept God's trust through so many trials. Trust me, I'm going through it too. But as long as we keep our faith and just stay focused and trust in God through these trials, God is honoring this. He understands what we need. He understands us better than we understand ourselves. He loves us better than we can love him. And so what he's doing is he's going to start just excelling and catapulting his people quickly. It's going to be a shift to where he's saying, okay, I'm tearing down this kingdom, but the people who are mine, I'm going to raise them up in the same kingdom and put them on stage. That's what he's going to be doing. And so it's a time of just enduring and persevering and just staying in it. Just staying in it. But that's what he's been showing me, really. Once again, I think this September and October thing has to do with a lot about this election. I think it has to do with a lot about this increase in this violence in society as far as our nation goes. But I think the best thing is to look at how the military is preparing. Look at the preparations that the government isn't posting on the news channels to really start looking at, okay, if all this is happening, why are they preparing so much? I know there's many videos of pictures of UN trucks coming into America now that are from different countries. There's pictures of great numbers of these movement of military and vehicles. There's still a great buy-up of DHS bullets, hollow point, which they don't use for training. You never use hollow point bullets for training. It's always to use to kill, and DHS never uses it outside of homeland. So, but that's what's been revealed to me lately, and I just felt the need to share. And I wasn't going to share this for a while because I didn't think it was that important, but it never left me, so I assume that God wants to do something with this, and so I'm just going to be obedient. And but yeah, if you guys have anything to share, whenever God showed you something, I'm always willing to hear and listen. So you guys be safe, and let's keep it on, and see you guys later.